You got your crying hanky right here all
Yeah, I got
ready
mine
in
on.
the back. Your crying hanky.
Sorry.
Shall I get you a fresh one?
Peter and I, we always just sort of had our own thing going. I first met him when I guess he's still living on Mansfield, and way back I was working for an arts organization, Spark, and they were doing a lot of art in public places, and there was going to be a big poetry reading over at the Wiltern we were putting on, and he came in to videotape it. So we sort of start working together in that, and I just thought he was tremendously talented. He'd already done these videos for X. He'd done the Knitters album cover. He just always had a way of putting things together and being really super creative and interesting. We could just walk down the street and he'd be picking trash and turning it into something creative. And he always, I just loved his perspective. It was always something different, and I just really enjoyed sharing life. So we knew each other back then, and then I took off and moved to Paris, and I lived with him several different summers. We lived together in Los Feliz and in Echo Park, and then he came and lived with me in Paris, and I visited him in Baltimore, and we always communicated. We actually never had a falling out. We just sort of split apart, and I think it was really different. I think all the women here would say they really never, they always were well taken care of by him. Huh?
We never lost him.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing he said to Heather Phelps. He would say to me, there's this kindred spirit, there's this vagabond. I'm like, well, Peter, I actually have been very stable for a while, but he always kind of said, you have this similar type of spirit. And I saw him when he was back in LA. He said he was sorry he ever left Paris, and he should have gone right back. So there was always this sort of connection. Life just sort of goes on. But I'll say it's true that with other men he would get in brawls. There was fights here and there. We'd go places and he'd have to pull him out of somewhere. But I think with women, it wasn't like that. I think they always felt
The thing
protected.
that's great about him is if somebody was harassing you at a bar or something when you're hanging out with Peter, or there's nobody that you would want to catch your back
You always felt safe.
before Peter.
It's funny because that's how we met, me and Peter. He was giving me shit because you told him to. Well, it's true. Like I was like, okay, here are you done? Sure. This is just look, I'm sure Haskell would have wanted it warts and all at his memorial. And why not, right? So, he wasn't really about candy coating shit. So, but it's true. Like it was at what's his name, Jeff Shell's wedding.
He did attend Jeff Shell's wedding.
Jeff Shell's wedding, and we knew each other. I didn't know Pete. Like, I'd maybe see him at some party in Echo Park or whatever. But then, there's this dude giving me shit. I'm like, who is this dude? He's like, hey, man, what the fuck? What? How do I know you? Why are you, getting in my face? I had no idea. But it was basically, he was defending you. Because we had some shit.